Hello, welcome to chapter 2 of my tutorial series for beginners on the piano or any instrument who want to get into things like improvisation, songwriting, arranging and just free playing. And as I've promised in the last chapter, now we want to get straight into action, and I've prepared 25 little exercises which shall help you to develop a really secure, solid sense for the most fundamental part of making music at all, musical timing and rhythm. And also those exercises will improve your coordination, which of course is very important for playing an instrument, especially something like piano. And last but not least, without getting into the theoretical aspects of that at all for now, we also already will lay some foundations in terms of harmonic understanding and playing technique. Okay, so if you just start a normal metronome, you have a click, click, click beat like this. Okay, and these beats normally represent quarter notes. That means they have the value of a quarter note, because the quarter note, you could say, is the most common note, and it is like a reference note. And, the quarter note value is the reference. But as I've explained in the last chapter, over the next couple of videos, we don't want to bother too much about rhythmic theory yet. But I've said rhythm is something that you mainly just have to feel. However, I mention this about the quarter note value because also in chapter 1 I've already introduced you to the most common time signature of them all, 4/4 time. And that we want to practice today, and we want to practice over it, to play over it today. So, you have 4 quarter note beats. That means 4 beats with a value of a quarter note, right? And you count it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I can play different note values over it. For example, this one. Half notes, right? These are quarter notes. And as I've said, it doesn't matter at all which tones you play, but it are all quarter notes. And if you double the tempo, or you don't double the tempo, but you play notes, you play notes double as fast, and they are called eighth notes. And different note values put together really make different rhythms, as you also have them in melodies. And well, right now I just give you a very quick impression and a little preview of how music in terms of rhythm really works and where we want to move to. So for example, let's start the metronome again. You see this? This is a very typical left-hand technique called the Alberti bass. You have it a lot in classical music. And if I play that, they are just, you just hear quarter notes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So, and the left hand always, if you play solo, provides the fundament. That means it is like the backup, and with the right hand you play the melody and you play improvisations and so on. So, let's do that right now. I just can pick any kind of melody. Let me see. Okay. You see? So I play a melody with different note values with a specific kind of rhythm over this steady left hand, which just provides the rhythm of the time signature, 4/4 time. Okay, so after this little impression, let's get to our exercises finally. And let me say this, some of them probably are just peanuts for many of you, and some might be quite challenging for some. Of course, there are different learners, different levels, but the good thing about such a tutorial is that you always can come back and re-watch and try again, and eventually you will be able to just do all of these exercises properly, and then of course you have made a big step in the right direction. Okay, so the first exercise is very basic. Just count the beats of the 4/4 time signature, but you have to do it with certain accents. So one, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see, the first beat is heavy, the second one is weak, the third one is heavy again, even though not quite as heavy as the first one, and the last one is weak again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And practice that at different tempos. And exercise number 2 is to clap, but not just to clap quarter notes, but eighth notes. But the 4/4 time signature is going on, and you clap over it. And try really to clap exactly on the beat, just in eighth notes. And exercise number 3 is to tap your feet, or rather to tap your foot. I would suggest the left one because the right one you need it for pedal work later on. So just tap quarter notes again now. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't see my foot right now, but you get the idea. And then exercise number 4 already is, well, a little challenging, probably for many. It is a combination of the last 2 exercises. So you tap your foot in quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you clap over it in eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't need a piano at all for that. You just can practice that wherever you are. And exercise number 5. Play any kinds of notes in quarter notes, as quarter notes, with that rhythm of the 4/4 time signature. Firstly with the right hand. And don't mind the fingering for now at all. Just try to play exactly on the beat with the right timing. And it doesn't matter at all which particular tones you play. And then the next exercise is to do the same thing with the left hand. And then exercise number 7 is to do it with both hands together. Just set your mind free and play anything that you want, but try to be exactly in rhythm. Okay, and about the next couple of exercises, I have to say something. I have to give a little explanation, because you have to play these 3 tones. And how you can identify them on the keyboard I show you right now, because note names and theory doesn't matter for now, as I've said. So you always see blocks of 2 black keys and 3 black keys all over the keyboard, right? And the note that you start with for this exercise is always the note just below such a 2 black key block, like this one, or this one, or this one, etc. It is called C, but never mind that for now. And first of all, you just play a straight quarter rhythm again. And now the fingering really matters. Use exactly the same fingering like I'm doing here. It will be important later on. And really, again, of course, play exactly on the beat. The next exercise, exercise number 9, that was 8 right now. Exercise number 9, you do it with your left hand with this fingering, and that might be a little challenging. Lass mich mal bitte, ich nehme gerade was auf. Ja, später, ich muss hier gerade was aufnehmen. My daughter is just interrupting me, but I will just keep on showing you the exercises. So the next exercise is to do it with both hands together. Kannst du bitte die Tür zumachen, bitte? Ja, bitte leise. Okay. Then the next exercise is let me see. Okay. Just like in exercise 8, you play this with your right hand, and to that you tap with your foot, the same rhythm. Okay?